looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for.
I will not be introducing myself except to say that I was born to inspire. That is my absolute highest purpose. It's my reason for waking up every single morning. And so, what's your why? What gets you up in the morning? I'm going to share a little bit about my journey, not harp on it. Share a little bit. My mandate is 5 minutes, okay? I did a 30-minute presentation on Saturday. Either means I need to speak 6 times less. Or Maurice got really excited when I told him what my topic for Saturday's talk was, and my topic was passion and purpose. And the one really informs the other. In my life, I had a near-death experience at 15, crossed over onto the other side, really went to the white light, it's gorgeous over there. But as I was about to cross over totally, I was basically contracted. And 1 year later, in very deep post-traumatic stress disorder, there was that voice that said to me, hey, if you did not die when you were supposed to, you have to be living for a reason far greater than for nearly dying. And I don't believe that any one of us is born with a greater purpose than another. I don't believe any one of us is born with more gifts than the other. I don't believe any one of us is born with a greater fear than the other. Why is it that we then get to experience some people differently? It's not that we are different, it is that we are significantly unique. And every single one of us has been called here for a purpose greater than ourselves. When we move into that kind of space, we move beyond success. We transform our success into significance. What is it that you want to do with your success? Why are you wanting to be successful? And if you are wanting to be successful only because it's going to fatten your bank account, chances are that you will not be able to sustain your passion. You were born, in fact, as I was in the Uber earlier, said, ask them this question then, or tell them this. Someone in this world needs what you have. Someone in this world needs what you have. And it's your responsibility to find exactly what it is that you are here to bless this world with. You have a unique gift. The one thing that gets us into a competitive mode is we're so afraid that someone is more gifted than we are. Yeah? So, there's lots of motivational speakers, there are lots of entrepreneurs, and we go, whoa, they're going to have more, and they're more successful. And when we look at their more success, we begin to feel less successful. We're going to enter the Deepak framing now. 3 things that he says purpose really is. He says that purpose is based on the truest and fullest expression of who you were totally born to become. You were not born to be fractional. You were not born to live and walk in someone else's shadow. You are here for a purpose particular and specific to your journey. The only time we can bless the world with our authenticity and show up as a blessing in this world is when we know who needs to show up. And that means we need to access all of who we are. It's our responsibility. Nobody else must access your purpose. It's none of their business. And their purpose is actually none of your business. life becomes so much simpler when we mind our own business. The second thing is, while all of us have similar gifts in this room, we're all entrepreneurs, we have a thinking capacity, we're intelligent, each one of us has been granted the opportunity to express that gift totally significantly. And it is that unique expression of your gift that really determines what you are born to do and how you are going to be blessing this world. That nullifies competition and it nullifies comparison, because if you are living on purpose, for your purpose only, and you embrace that absolute total uniqueness, it means you never ever have to compare yourself to someone else ever again. And so the third component is, what do you do with what you have? Because if you are not going to want to utilize these gifts and your unique expression and your authenticity and your power, if you're not going to want to uplift humanity with it or serve someone with it, this is the space that doesn't ask what's in it for me. This is the space that gets you to a point of saying, how may I serve? Someone needs what you have, and only you know what you have, and only you can access and maximize that. You will not live into the fullness of your God-given glory if you don't maximize your potential, if you don't use all of what you were born to become. You will never ever step into purpose. There is nothing passive about living a life on purpose. Living a life on purpose is really about saying, how do I escalate what I've been blessed with and born with? And the more I help others do that, the greater I'm walking in my depth and my purpose. That is why you're here. Someone needs what you have. And when we are able to infuse our greatest authentic presence, our power, with the expression of our unique gifts in a unique way, so that we can bless and uplift this world, we then no longer are only successful, we become significant in our presence. How do others experience your significance? I used on Saturday a quotation by Martin Luther Jr., where he says, I can't remember the total quotation, but it's really about when you do what you are called to do, and you do it with absolute passion, never mind what that role is. When you do what you are called to do, and he uses the example of a street sweeper, even if it is a street sweeper, sweep in such a way that they will say, "Here lived a great street sweeper." And when we put passion into all that we are, with all that we do, we actually get to redefine the script of work. When our work becomes our ministry, the purpose and the presence of how we are experienced is heightened. There is nothing passive about purpose. It is your sole responsibility to escalate your purpose to a point of knowing that you will not have lived a life by default. You were born to live with passion and purpose. Somebody needs what you have. Thank you.